This is a video describing the steps for RSBI. When the therapist walks into the room, patients on PRVC, tidal volume of 500, a respiratory rate of 15, a PEEP of 5, and 21%. What we will do right now then is go ahead and do a pressure support mode of ventilation change, and that will be a pressure support of 5, and a PEEP of 5 and 21%. The rise time can stay the same. The trigger flow can stay the same. For this example, I'm actually going to turn up the trigger flow so that I don't have to walk over and mess up my video. Everything else then remains the same, and I'm going to punch accept. And this is what it will look like whenever the patient then begins to start breathing, okay? And you will be waiting 1 minute. If you can see at the right upper right hand corner, there is an alarm button that is counting down from a minute. So we're gonna wait until this gets to 1 minute, just for the purpose of making sure that we go for 1 minute. And we have almost 30 seconds to go as of right now. At this time, you'll be still encouraging the patient, take a nice big deep breath, slow down your breathing, because in this example, a patient's breathing 65 spontaneous times a minute, okay? And you're almost done, Mrs. Smith. And then at this point, I have a minute ventilation of 7.8. and a respiratory rate of 65. So I need to make sure that I write those numbers down. And then I'm going to go to previous mode and go to accept, put the patient back on those modes of ventilation. Okay. And at this point then, we will take that spontaneous respiratory rate of 65 and that total minute ventilation of 7.8, and you would do 7.8 divided by 65, and whatever tidal volume you got is what you will use in your calculation for RSBI. And then you would take that 65 divided by the tidal volume in liters, and then that would give you your true RSBI, okay? And then you would give me the RSBI total on your ventilator sheet. We will walk over here and show you on your video on the weaning parameters ventilator sheet. To the right here, there says time, and then there's minute ventilation and respiratory rate, tidal volume, and then an RSBI calculation, okay? You need to be able to calculate out this as well as document it appropriately, and then tell me what are you going to do with the results. And that's it.